armchair quarterback, as he likes to be called. Nick Sirianni, kind of a late guy into the fray for the Eagles quarterback, the Eagles head coaching position, the offensive coordinator from the Indianapolis Colts. What do you know about him?
I know nothing about him. All I know, what you know about him is he's part of Frank Reich, and I think that the Eagles are stretching to try to find the magic that Frank Reich brought to Carson Wentz when he was here. But uh, I think it's a 1 year deal. I don't think the
One
Eagles.
year deal.
No, I'm saying not for the coach. I'm saying it's a 1 year deal. The whole thing in terms of Carson Wentz going to the Colts. I still think he's going to renegotiate and be traded to the Colts before the season starts because Philip Rivers just retired. So the Colts the Colts don't have a quarterback. So Carson Wentz can renegotiate his contract and then be traded to the Colts. I think that's what's going to happen, and I think it's a lock. If that doesn't happen for some reason, now you have Frank Reich coming from the Colts in this little spaghetti head, and he'll be able to at least echo, what's going on with Frank, what he's thinking, how he's coaching him, what Frank echoed to him in terms of his strengths and his weaknesses. So I think it's a good signing for the Eagles. The Eagles were so late to the game. They were 10. When you look at there's actually agencies out there that hire coaches. The Eagles fired Doug Peterson in terms of the calendar 10 days late. So the Eagles were 10 days late to the game.
Well,
So
at least a week,
yeah, okay,
because
so
was
sorry, let's say 7 to 10 days. Okay, so now the Jets have interviewed Sally twice. Okay, uh, whoever else the hot QB, whoever else the hot coaches were already being interviewed and wooed before the Eagles knew what they were doing. Again, this is Jeffrey Lurie, not know any owner that's involved in the operations of the everyday football team. It ends up a disaster. Now, I'm not saying you can't win. You can't win it because you have money, but ultimately, it ends up a disaster. Jerry Jones would pay $1 billion to win the Super Bowl because he's that much of a maniac in terms of winning, but he can't. He can't do anything to win it, the Super Bowl. Um, so we got to go on pause. I got pizza coming, buddy.